Hello, hopefully you can see me. It's Howard here, Thai Boyak. I'm here with the Dynafit DNA 8 vest, and we're just going to have a quick look around it, talk a bit about what it claims, how much it is, stuff like that, before I take it out in dark tonight for a bit of a test. So, right, let's have a look. We're going to load it up as well with my mandatory kit just to see how that goes. Not sure if these come in different sizes, but it's a fairly standard thing when it comes to these little fitment straps on the front. So you can see, I would hope, they are fully adjustable, but as you can see already there, in my limited use of the pack so far, and I have used it for a race, and this is not what in my opinion is the best design for straps at the front. Yeah, they're adjustable as you can see with the little toggles, but I found that they come undone. Anyway, that's just a thing. So yeah, Dynafit, not easy to get in the UK. After Brexit, they don't ship directly. So there are a few shops, few Dynafit dealers that you can get hold of it from. It's not the cheapest. Officially, it's 155 quid. I think I got mine for about 110, something like that. What does it claim? It says it's made for winning, it's ultralight, and it's developed to save you valuable seconds during a race. You're ready 100% to run with its intelligent pocket system for easy access to your gear, a tubular quiver to stow your poles and openings for quick changes of soft flasks. So they're talking about it as a race pack, really, aren't they? 8 litre for the modern ultramarathon with plenty of aid stops. That's probably about right. So carry enough gear between these different stops, you should be good to go. You've got these pockets at the front, so let's have a look. Stretchy pocket. Doesn't look stretchy. I can see that it is. These are actually much better than you might think. Stretchy pocket 2. See, these are interesting. I was going to remove these, but Dynafit say that they are designed that when your bottles are half full, they don't slosh about so much. I don't know. In practice, I did not notice any difference whatsoever. These things, bottle in, bottle out. Does it make any difference? I mean, may it make difference if you're a competitor? With nothing in the pocket, it works quite well. But if there's things in these pockets, this system just like any other vest pocket system, where the outside pocket digs in, stopping the bottles going in and out, doesn't work any differently to those. So I would say that's kind of superfluous, and I found on Saturday's race, the Davaway 50k, that I just left these bottles in their pockets there and had them refilled once, and I carried handhelds which are much easier to refill. A couple of pockets up here zipped. Come to these pockets on the side. These, I looked at them and I thought, okay, what on earth is going on there? That doesn't look very useful whatsoever. But what I found is the hand goes straight in here, and that's actually a superb size. Look, it's quite a big iPhone here. Whack, in it goes. Amazingly, that is that turned out to be an absolute boon, that pocket, and that's what I used to access most of my nutrition in the race. One thing I've not understood so far is you got so you got this pocket here, which is brilliant. The hand goes straight to it while it's on. I'm not quite sure why Dynafit didn't think to continue this pocket through all the way to the back of the vest. Instead of that, it's stitched there, and then you've got a separate zip pocket which goes under one side there, and another separate stitch pocket which actually doesn't connect with that one. One goes up, one goes down, so there's actually two zip pockets there. But surely this going all the way through, pushing stuff through. I mean, I've actually found this zip quite hard to access, so that kind of made no sense to me why they decided to do that. So anyway, just moving to the back here with the quiver a bit in the way, but you can see at the bottom pouch here, big enough, not big enough, we'll see. Top pouch, which is one of my favourite features in a ultra running pack, accessible as you run along. You just stick your hand above you. Perfect for me for a jacket, something that can just be stuffed, grabbed, stitched here so it doesn't go any further down there. So it's a wee pocket that just sits at the top. I love those, absolutely love them. And you've got this quite complex system of attaching this quiver. I've decided just to leave it on. So material of certain bits of the pack end of the quiver is that super light material that doesn't seem to hold any water, so it's a superb thing. Yeah, great way of holding poles, and it's got this quite solid tube bit at the top, so there's no messing about trying to fit them in. But yeah, just back to what I was saying about the what was I saying? Can't even remember now. Oh yeah, how this attaches. You've got this little loop there, one at the bottom, this thing that comes across to one of two holes, one on one side and there's one on the other side should you wish to attach it on that side. And then at the top, doesn't use the same system as Salomon, it's got these little clips. Seems to work quite well. Right, I've got my mandatory kit with me, and we're just going to pack it now, see how it goes in. Stuff you don't need, putting it in the most inaccessible place. So 4 blankets in one of these zip pockets, and it goes. Reserve head torch, won't be needing that, you would hope. Again in that pocket there. And then other things that I'm absolutely hoping I don't need, like I've never used in a race, never used a pair of waterproof pants, but often they are military, so we're going to stick those in there as well. And you can see that they're quite bulky, and they're just about taking up, I'd say, still a bit of space in there. Most of the space in there now, those 3 items. So in the other side we're going to put long sleeve layer. You see, having these pockets zipped one on top of the other seems probably like a good idea to some, and it does go in finally. It's going to sit against the lower of your back and not be that comfortable. I also like a spare buff and some gloves, so again would hope I don't use that. Goes in there. Waterproof jacket in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't get sweaty and wet before you even put it on. As I said before, goes in that top pouch. Let's just zip this one closed here, I think. And then the other things I've got here are a bar and 3 gels, one's gone either side. Now usually I'd be using these front pockets, they're a bit tight, so These pockets at the side are absolutely perfect for that amount of nutrition, I found. And I would say that is now a pack that's ready to go on. I think that's everything, isn't it? There's probably stuff I've forgotten, but I may add a first aid kit to this at some point, but yeah, going to be taking that out tonight. Yeah, playing about, seeing how easy everything is to get hold of. As I say, I did use it on Saturday in a race. Didn't need to get anything in the back. Yeah, it's a good pack, I like it.